All right. Hi, ladies. Heather Gerard here, and guys, if you're watching, I'm going to start a new series. I'm going to call it Sticky Note Thoughts with Heather, kind of playing off of that Jack Handy from Saturday Night Live, right? Remember him? So the reason I'm doing it is because I was recently just trying to put all my sticky note thoughts in organization somewhere so that when I need them, they're there. And I thought, well, maybe we should start talking about these things, right? So I'm gonna start with the first one, okay? So I might do this on the regular, maybe every day, maybe every other day. We'll see how it goes. If you like them, just let me know. Comment or like it or share. And that way, you know, if you find something that you can use, then maybe someone else will like it too, right? So we're gonna start. Are you ready? Because this is kind of a big one, and I am going to be some people aren't gonna like me, some men are really not gonna like me, but it's because I'm just being honest, right? And the truth hurts sometimes. So here we go. Ready? Eve. Now we've all been told that she is, you know, the original sin originator, right? She was the one who said, hey, Adam, look I took a bite off of this apple, and if you love me, you'll take a bite too, right? Because he said, hey, I loved her so much that I took the bite off of the apple. Now, I think it's because he wanted to get lucky later on, but that's, you know, another story altogether. But anyway, who wrote this story? I want to know, who wrote this story? I don't even know who wrote this story. Now, already this person, I assume is a man, has already got me cursed, right? Why? Because I'm a woman? Now, here's the thing. In the book of Genesis, it says that women were to be cursed with the pain of childbearing, right? Well, yeah, I mean, it is painful. I've had 2 children. One was a boy, my boy. He came out with 3 pushes, yes. And my daughter was a girl, obviously, and she came out with 10. And, you know, neither of them to me felt like a curse. In fact, both of them, Kurt, my son, was a little bit more medical. Alexis, my daughter, because I knew what I was doing, was a little bit more spiritual. So, I didn't consider it to be a curse at all. In fact, I considered it to be a blessing. And with my daughter, because I did know what I was doing, I considered it to be, very spiritual. Look at what I'm able to do with my body. And not only can I create a human being with my body, and with that one tiny little thing, I literally made her dad, I made him a clone. She came out looking just like him, just like I came out looking just like my father, right? So the power of what we can do with that one thing, and that right there gives us, you know, something that we've got that they'll never be able to have. So when they talk about penis envy, I don't know what they're talking about. I think that might be there's uterus envy. So anyway, if we don't consider that to be a curse, does that take away the fact that it's no longer a curse? Because to me, it's no longer a curse. So that's one of the first sticky note thoughts, right? So Eve, is it a curse if we think it's a blessing? And my thought, maybe to men it would be kind of a curse, the thought of it. But thanks to the last few, decades, men were finally able to see what it took to bring their kids to the planet instead of waiting in a waiting room and handing out cigars when it was all over like they did something, right? So, just know that as women, we are gifted with the blessing of being able to bring life to the planet. You can't get to this planet without going through a woman, right? So I don't understand why, you know, we got so many guys in the Middle East who can't stand women with power or intelligence, education, any of that. What are they afraid of? Huh? And maybe we should, you know, go throughout our day-to-day wondering, what in the world are these men afraid of? The Catholic Church, them in the Middle East, a lot of guys that I even talk to are like, I think they're scared to death of women, and so they pretend to hate us. But you can't love us and hate us at the same time. I mean, honey, your mother, right? Look at what she sacrificed for you. But then it goes out the window, whatever, mom. You know, so really stop and think about the power of your body as women. The power, if you're a man, the power of your wife, the power of your mother. Look at who you are. That body made you. And really appreciate that and think about it today, because you can't get here without going through a woman, guys, gals. You got to really let that soak in. And now let's really think about equality in that way. All right. So that's my sticky thought of the day. Take it easy. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.